How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Minecraft for the second episode of our cafe factory. These guys are making a bunch of noise, but they are very cute and we like having them around. I think this time first of all I'm going to make a notice board so that we can keep track of what we're doing. And I think for this episode, the next things we need to do is we need to find cactuses, and I'm going to get an automatic wheat farm built. We need the cacti for that, but then the wheat farm should be fine. And also, we're going to find some eggs while we're out, because we'll look for this while we're out. Did he get out? Okay, I don't know where these guys go. But yeah, we're going to make ourselves a boat, we're going to bring our food, and we are going to explore and just sort of look around, see if we can find cacti anywhere. Not sure which direction we're going to have to go in for that, but yes, maybe down here, not too sure. I think I'll head north, check out the Moonlight Valley, and then we can check out this village on the way through and see if there's anything that way. But first, with it being nighttime, we're going to sleep. No, it's not night yet. We're going to wait for it to turn night. You can come back in if you like. You going in? Oh, don't go down that hole. That's well, you'll be fine. I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to head north and see if we can find a desert. Yes, our wheat farm is growing as well. This is going well. I may as well collect this real quick before we go. And with that, I've got everything collected, and I'll just go put these in the chest, and then we'll be ready to leave. Nice, so we're ready to head off north. I have an inventory full of stuff, I have some of the fish we got, and let's head off. Oh, pumpkins. Quite a few of them as well. I'll grab these while we're here. Well, our first time setting foot off of the island. Let's go for it. And the village is coming into view. It'd be cool if they have some crops as well that might be useful. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Oh, I'll grab these sweet berries while I'm here. And see if there's any other loot. Some food, some berries we can plant, pumpkin pie. These spruce chests look pretty nice actually. I might try and make use of them in my own base. So have they got pumpkins, wheat, nothing we don't have already. Potatoes. I will grab the potatoes and see what other loot we can find. More food, that's nice. Oh, we found some emeralds. And a scarf of invisibility. Okay, so I think that's what this is for. If I click this on here, and I am now invisible. Okay. So I guess I'm invisible now. I don't know how useful this is. I'll take this off for now. It's very cool though, and it may come in handy later on. What I might do is I will actually grab a couple of these. We've got Isabel and Brittany. I will take a couple of these so that we have villagers in our base if we need. Okay, so looking at it, I don't think we really got anything from this village. We got our scarf of invisibility, but not too much apart from that. And I will just head north. Oh, I see a beach looming into view on the right hand side. So I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope there's some cacti there. So I'll park my boat here and see what's up. So that is, we've got a ruined portal over there. Is that an entirely intact portal? I've never seen that before. Oh, -1 block. This is an awesome chest though. Universal attractor. Definitely grab that. Fortune 2 pickaxe. I'll grab this chest as well. That's very cool. I will equip this in my belt. That's awesome, actually. It's like a loot magnet. So I think magma blocks can actually be useful in create as well, so I'll grab a couple of these while I'm here. 14 is okay for now. I think by the time I really need them, we'll be able to go to the nether. I'll go check out whatever that is, and then we'll go check out the beach beyond. And fingers crossed, we can find some cacti. Oh my gosh. This is great. Iron before I find iron properly. I can leave that other stuff there. Clear up my inventory a bit. What the... Oh, interesting. I can suddenly see all of the hostile mobs in the map. Eggs. Okay, I desperately need these eggs. I will sleep real quick, just so that we can pass the night, and then we'll hopefully find some eggs over here as well, because that would be great. I do want to tame this blue jay as well, if possible. I believe I can tame them. Let me just look up real quick if I can tame them. Ah, okay, so I can't tame it, but if I feed them seeds, it will show me nearby enemies. Azalea? Oh gosh, not the azalea. Okay, so this means that there is a lush cave nearby. We'll keep note of this because this could be cool. We'll go check this out at some point. Now, unfortunately, there are no cacti here, so we have to keep looking. But we... What? I heard a villager. Why is there a... What do I heard a villager? Why do I hear a villager? Why do I hear a village? Where do I... Where do I... Where do I... Oh, is it because I have them in my inventory? Is that why I hear... Okay, I think I'm actually just... Well, I destroyed both my tools because there is a village in my pocket. Okay. Okay, so back on the hunt for cacti. How's everybody doing? Editing Oddish here. So, this search for cacti actually went on for about 2.5 hours, and I want to spare you the pain of watching me lose my sanity. I'll put some snippets of the interesting bits, but again, this somehow ended up taking 2.5 hours. So, even what I'm about to show you is a tiny fraction of what happened. In my initial journey across the sea, I came across a few of these ocean village things. They gave me a bunch of decent loot. I hadn't seen them before, and they were kind of cool. 2 Mushroom Island biomes, one of which was literally just a patch of pink water in the ocean. I may return to the hopefully populated one later on for some mushrooms in my factory though. I also found some oranges, importantly. The second part of making Jaffa cakes with the wheat I was already starting to grow. And I found some of these cool white tulips, before heading back to home base to restock and empty my full inventory. While I was back, I also decided to make our raccoon friends a little habitat next to my house. This way, they had some water to eat their food in, and would hopefully stop eating stuff from my chest as well, before I'd got around to taming them properly. I then set off again to explore the opposite side of the map, on my quest for cacti continued, starting with a large castle settlement that I'd seen previously on the map. It had some decent loot, but mainly I used this time to make myself a backpack. With all the loot I'd found, I even managed to upgrade it to a gold backpack, giving myself an enormous inventory to keep adventuring with. After running around some more, I realised I'd found enough things to craft myself a gyrodyne, a great flying machine that made the rest of my exploration much easier. This let me also find some floating islands that had some funky terrain generation, as well as this big ice tower that had a cool diamond helmet in it. After then searching around some more, looting another village, mining out a meteorite, I finally found, after 2.5 hours let me remind you, desert biome, with some cacti in it, bringing back my sanity and concluding my epic search. I then grabbed some cocoa beans from a jungle biome I spotted nearby, and made my way back to home base for my triumphant return. Home sweet home. We finally made it, and we have cacti, which I thought would never happen. First things first, let's get these cacti planted. Something like this. And perfect. And with that, we've planted all the cacti. And let's light up this place a bit. Put some torches around. Very nice. And let us go to sleep. Very nice. So I think what I want to do right away, we can finally cross cactuses off the list. Perfect. So what do we want next? My next course of action will be... I've got lots of diamonds now. I'm going to check what kind of backpacks I can build, because literally, if I can build a diamond backpack, that might very well be worth doing so, because of how much storage it gives me. Well, that's awesome. That's a lot of space. I'll put that on. I've still got diamonds to spare. Put this stuff in here. Put some more villagers in there. And yes, I'll get rid of my roof. I will extend upwards a little bit. I'll plant some trees over here as well. I want orange trees and I want jungle trees so that I can make cocoa from them. I would like some spruce trees though. I think I want to build a crafting grid upgrade for my backpack real quick. Okay, so what I want is I need a crafting table, upgrade base. 4 iron, 4 planks, upgrade base, perfect. 2 iron, a chest, and a crafting table. 2 iron, a chest, and a crafting table. Perfect. Can I put this on here just yet? I cannot. I believe that's where this step comes in. I need 4 string and a leather. 4 string, 1 leather. I think this goes at the top. Crafting upgrade. That's amazing. Nice. Wonderful. I'm going to go plant these trees. Oh, I have those now as well. I wanted to plant my white tulips in here so that they're a bit safer. And I'm going to plant these trees as well, actually. Very nice. So I'll go to sleep, and then I'll tell you the big thing that I have planned. So, I have this project in mind where I want to dig a hole, because I love digging holes. I want to dig a large hole where the dimensions of said hole are equal to the number of subscribers I have. So, currently I have 5 subscribers. Thank you very much everyone for subscribing. So, I'm going to start off with a 5x5 hole. For every subscriber I get beyond that point, I'm going to extend the hole in each direction by 1 block. So 6 subscribers will be 6x6, 7 will be 7x7, and so on. I essentially want this to be a massive hole that will, I may start it over here because this looks like a decent place to dig such a hole. This hole is going to be to bedrock, and it will be a culmination of all of the support that you guys show me. And yeah, you know, I want it to be something that we can look at it in the videos, and then we'll look at it in the later videos when I have loads of subscribers. Of course, who knows if that'll happen, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to start just north of this cherry grove. So first I'm going to build a little bridge just over here, just so that we can get across to it. This landscape has no idea what's about to come to it. A sick looking cave. And it is going to look even cooler when there's a giant hole right in the middle of it. Chicken. Okay. There's an egg. Right, so I desperately need chickens as well. So I'm going to have a mini detour just to round up some of these chickens. Okay, chickens. Let us begin making more chickens. Very nice. Put some torches up here. And yes, so I think here, just north of our little chicken box, is the perfect place to start it. Now, we're going to build it in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how many subscribers we currently have. Isn't that crazy? Oh gosh, I do not have my bed with me. I feel bad, little guy. Let's get you in here. Yeah, come on, little guy. If we can get you to... No, come on. If we get you to stand there. Perfect. Good job. See, I don't want them to... I don't want to get rained on. So we can build them a little floating roof. Because, you know, I don't want them to get rained on. But yes. These are our subscribers right here. All of you wonderful people. I'm going to rest up. Maybe get some ladders as well. And then we're going to keep digging the big hole What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to see if these raccoons will be friends with me. Not yet. So, we're still going to give them a roof though. God no, oh my god, I should have done this way sooner. Give them a little roof, because I don't want them getting rained on. But yes, so you guys will be my best friend. And yes, with my now enormous backpack, we're going to dig this big hole. It's not night time, I can't sleep. But yes, we're going to do that, and yeah. Wonderful news! As I have been recording this, I've actually gained an additional subscriber. So, we are going to be extending our hole by another block. And yeah, we are now at 6x6. Which, 6 subscribers guys, 6 is insane. And thank you all so much for your support. This is going to make me run out of pickaxes very quick. But yeah, I'm going to devote some time to digging this down. And I will keep you guys updated. Sleep real quick, and then we will continue our efforts, and we'll see if the raccoons want to be friends with us tonight. Okay, that's not quite how you do that. I've given you water in which to wash your food. Does there need to be more water? The orange tree just grew behind me. What are you doing? Wash it in there. What are you eating these eggs? Well, all these guys are being funny. We'll figure out the mysteries soon. Until then, let us get a good night's sleep and get back to digging. So I'll go up for a bit of a sleep again and curse myself for not having enough ladders. Okay, I think I have enough to build some more. Okay. Where was I? Right, yes, I was just going to sleep. Damn, my house looks kind of awesome from over here. Nice, and with that wonderful rainbow, we will head back down the mine. Back down our big hole. What are we looking like on the map? Oh, we have our 6x6. Perfect. the hell? Well, that's not like terrifying or anything. You know, if this bed wants to be slept in, who am I to deny that? Okay, so that scared the absolute bejesus out of me. I guess mimics are a thing. Oh, my actual heart. Okay, so that scared me. That scared the absolute hell out of me. I think this is safe now. Oh, 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 oh my, oh my god! What even was that? Was that? Did the wandering trader just spawn in and then fall down the hole? Oh, oh. Okay, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna go to sleep and then keep doing this. Oh my actual Jesus Christ! Oh my. Oh my god. Well, I think I'm stuck down here for now. You see, I didn't I didn't quite consider. Oh my actual Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Oh my actual god. Well, we'll keep going, seeing as fate will not let us leave. And Jesus Christ. Now I am usually quite a scared person, but I've never been. I don't know if I've been quite that scared in a game before. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was insane. Well, we soldier on. Our final piece of deep slate, and I'll put this right down here. I think that's the one spawning down here as well, which should be good. Yeah, you know what? I think with that, our 6x6 hole is completed. My heart has been in my throat for the past 20 minutes. That was much scarier than I thought it would be, and yet we did it. Jesus Christ. Is that the Wandering Trader up there? I swear to God, if that's the Wandering Trader, and he threw his llamas down there just to scare the balls out of me. I'm in two minds about killing you right now, mate. But first of all, let's admire this, shall we? Look at this. This is all of you showing your support. So thank you. Let's see what he's got. He's going to scare me. Might as well have some good trades. And yet, yeah, you know what? Oh, I'm so tempted. I'll let you live. But if you come back, you'd better have some better trades. Don't throw your llamas down my hole again. What are you doing? This absolute moron. But yes, I'm hoping also that we finished our first iteration of the whole project. Hoping these guys might want to be friends with me. Yes, you see, there's a place for you to wash your food. It's over there. So I'm supposed to give them an egg, and then they wash it. If it's like over here, is that better? Okay, amazing. That's one. Can we get two? Because I want both of these. I want both of you. Because I want you to be friends with each other. I need to have friends. Okay, there's one more attempt. Come on, please, please, please. Okay, so, get over here. Sorry to have to do this to you, but I don't want you to be able to escape while I haven't tamed you. You come over here, my new friend. Yeah, I'll see you down there. And I wanted... That's why I got these guys. Because they got the little thing on him. He's so cute. So, they have a cool interaction with those blue jays that we saw. And if you get some glow berries and you feed them to the blue jays, well, you can't tame the birds, you can get them to sit on top of the raccoons and help them fight, which is awesome. I'm hoping these guys may have made me some more eggs. You have. Very kind of you. I'll give you some seeds anyway. 2 more tries. I just want to be your friend. You know, I need a green to my purple. That's why I have the green carpets and purple carpets, because I wanted one of each. Will you be my friend this time? Because I don't want to have to tie you up, mate. This isn't... Okay, this does feel a bit mean, but you know, I'm trying to be your friend right now. Come on. This is a good deal for you. You want to be my friend. Let's go. Let's go, you absolute beast. And because you are my friend, look, extra egg. You get an extra egg. Look, you should have been my friend all along. Isn't that good? So you don't have to keep you in a pen anymore. That's great. Come on. We'll get you set down inside. Because now they're tamed as well, I don't think they'll stop eating all the stuff from my chest. There you go. You guys are amazing. And you're my friends now. What I might do actually. My house is awful, but we've literally got grass floor. Put some of these down. You guys have a funky little you guys have a funky little bed. Oh my gosh, trying to eat it. There you go. You guys have a funky little bed to sit on. What is this? Okay. Well, you have a funky little bed. I'll give you a globe to look at as well. Oh no, I'll put a globe on there. There we go. What is this mess? Okay. So what I do want to do is make a sort of, I want a rudimentary cactus farm that's better than this one. Okay. So this thing I found is by a guy called Triloms. He's got this great farm, basically. Make a grid of sand. I'll make it 4, just because that's also what he does in his video. And then he makes a frame around it. Then he puts water in all 4 corners. And then digs down to put the hopper that goes into the chest. I want to have my chest over here, so I am going to change the design ever so slightly. I want my thing here. I can start putting it down like so. So if I do this, it should get on here, and that should then come to the chest. So then all we do, we put one fence in between each. Well, this is suddenly a very dramatic cactus farm. And just like that, we then stick our cacti down, and then this should, in theory, be a very simple rudimentary cactus farm. So yeah, keep an eye on this, keep an ear out, and then, yes. What I will do next is actually start doing some create. I think what we want a wrench first. This thing, so we need gold plates. Okay, don't have a wrench. Okay, we can't get a wrench yet. We want a mechanical press, which we need a block of iron, andesite casing, andesite alloy. We want zinc. How do we get zinc? I have some zinc! Let's actually go. That's amazing. So, we can start building our mechanical press. So I need andesite alloy, which is 1 zinc nugget, and this gives us loads. This backpack is like the best thing ever. Actually insane. Andesite alloy. That is amazing. Already got some andesite alloy. Perfect. So I want log and andesite alloy. Do I have any logs? I do have some logs. Perfect again. I'll build 4 of those just in case, because I think they'll come in handy. 2 andesite alloy for a shaft, and then want a block of iron, which I believe I have enough iron in here. And then I can go ahead, use my funky crafting grid, block of iron, a shaft, and andesite casing, mechanical press. It's our first thing. It's our first create thing. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Right, so now we need to figure out how to power this thing. I think there is a crank, hand crank. Okay, so I need planks, and one of my andesite alloy, and a sweet, again I can't talk, I think like this? Did I see that right? There we go, hand crank. Okay, it might be on the wrong side. Let's see. Okay, so I want a wrench. Again, I guess a wrench is our first port of call. So, golden sheet, I need something like this. Maybe because there's nothing under it, maybe that's why it's not pressing. So we take our gold ingot. Oh my god, Okay, that's awesome. I need 3 of those. Okay, so this is actually crazy. This is awesome. I need a shaft and some planks. I'm getting so into this. This is actually awesome. Shaft, plank, cog. I need a stick. And then I can wrench. Ta-da! This is actually insane. I can turn things around. This is awesome. Okay. This is our first machine. This is our first create machine. Okay, well this is amazing. I know what you're talking about. Hopefully that works. If not, I'll get started on a create one very soon. Because I wanted cactus so that I could make slime, so that I could make, I think, super glue for the contraptions. That's the main reason that I needed the cacti. So they were important, and I didn't waste 2.5 hours trying to find them. I am coping slightly, but there you go. So this is the very start of our create journey. Look at this, look at me go, oh my god. This is absolutely crazy. And you know what? I think that this is a good place to end off. With the sun setting over there, so beautiful. And our hole having begun, this will extend miles and miles until there is a big, just black square on the map. It is now slightly smaller than this tree, and yet I know it'll get massive, and all thanks to you guys. And also with this, what I want to do, just so that I can show you guys how much I appreciate your support, I want to put people's names on this hole. Ignore how weird that sounds. So, if you are subscribed and you want your name next to the hole, I'm gonna get some signs. I'm gonna line it, and each person, if you let me know in the comments down below, I'll put whatever you want your name to be on a sign for everyone to see next to the hole. Yeah. So let me know if you want that. And yeah, you know what? This base is actually kind of becoming something. You know, we have our weird helicopter thing. We have our cactus farm that doesn't seem to work, and we have our first bit of create. Damn, this is actually awesome. And of course, inside here, we have our new friends. We have our new friends, and we have our lovely tulips, and we have our globe. And I think that will do us for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for subscribing. It's so cool seeing all the support. And yeah, if you're new, join the whole gang. Join us. It's loads of fun, you know. I'm up to random stuff. Who knows? We're gonna build our massive cafe factory, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have massive crate machines. Probably build a train at some point. Figure out how they work. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like if you liked it. Subscribe if you like to help out the channel. Again, join the whole gang. If you are subscribed already, feel free to comment down below. Let me know what name you want for yourself on the whole, and we'll get to it. Yeah, tell all your friends, join the whole gang, get the hole bigger. We're gonna get enormous hole. Diggy hole, one might say. But yeah, thank you so much again, and hope you guys have a wonderful whatever time of day it is, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra!